thanks for joining us. At least we keep it short, right? Thanks for joining us.
Join
for
us.
Unsolicited. We do
Next
not
time
have.
we'll hit on a question that doesn't involve woman beating.
We'll try not to. We'll find a different form of abuse to evaluate. Yeah, this episode sucks. We should start this episode with a disclaimer that says this episode sucks.
You can just skip it.
Skip it. Thank you. I've been Ed, and this has been Dan, and we love you. Hi there, I'm Ed.
Hello, I'm Dan.
Welcome to yet another episode of Unsolicited. So today, Dan tells me just now, in fact, that he has found some old. Is it Dear Abby?
I found some old Dear Abby from the 60s, from the stack.
From the 1960s?
From the 1960s.
Awesome. And you also have, who's the other one?
The other one was Beatrice Fairfax from 1890s.
And you, of course, you haven't read them.
No, I just kind of looked at them and I was like, all right, I think this is going to work.
Okay, so who are we doing?
Let's do Dear Abby.
So the next few episodes will be these people. So Dear Abby. All right.
All right.
Are you ready? Are you ready to read, or should I kill time humming?
No, I'm ready. So this is from November 28th, 1962. Dear Abby, if you read the papers as well as write for them, you saw the article about the judge who gave a husband permission to spank his wife when she needed it. All I can say is, it's about time. I was beginning to think that women were taking over the country. If more men turned their wives over their knees and showed them who was boss, society would be in better shape. Spanking should be legalized everywhere. One man's opinion.
Is that a question?
I don't really think that's a question. I think that was just like, hey, you're in the papers. Let me share this. I think husbands should be allowed to beat their wives.
Okay. So I guess, if it's not a question, which means that, of course, it gets a rating of 1.
1. Yes.
You don't write an advice column and not ask advice.
Yes.
The fact that Dear Abby is answering it probably means that I'm hoping she doesn't like him. So I'm going to give the question a 1.
I will give it a 1 as well.
Okay.
Dear man, there are at least 2 things wrong with legalizing wife spanking. 1, does spanking end and beating begin? 2, who is the final authority on when a wife needs a spanking? Well, obviously the husband. When she repeatedly puts starch in his collars, or pastes his mother's in the face with a coconut cake? Sorry, but spanking is for children.
That's it.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh man.
Sorry,
all right.
Spanking is for children.
It's arguable. You spank your children?
No.
It's not a thing anymore, right? You're not supposed to hit children?
No, yeah, you're not. They got some evidence that doesn't help your kid out too well.
Yeah, probably not. I never liked getting spanked.
I got the soap in the mouth.
You got soap in the mouth?
Oh yeah.
I never got that. I did get spanked though.
Yeah.
But I've never spanked a woman. Well, to qualify, except perhaps to heighten the passion. Only by request.
Only by request.
Not for disciplinary purposes.
Oh, okay.
All right, so
this is a pretty poor answer as well.
Well, yeah, because there's more than 2 things wrong with his not question.
Right.
Like a million things. What year is this?
1962.
62, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay, sure. What is it, Dear Abby?
Dear Abby, yeah.
I bet you if Dear Abby had another crack at this, and modern lens and all, you can't judge everything. But this is pretty ludicrous. And her answer is, what do you give it?
I was gonna say a 3. I think,
I mean,
like,
at least she's on the right side of history to some extent.
to some extent, but it's almost just a non-answer, like it's a non-question. But also, she's just also saying, there is certain times when spanking, I could.
It does imply that, doesn't it?
Yeah, like certain times spanking is proper.
Yeah. When's it turn from spanking to beating, and who's to judge when the spanking is deserved? It feels like there should be a harsher rebuke. I'm gonna go with a 2.
Okay.
Because at least she says, no, don't. This is stupid. They also, when did the court case went through? That's crazy.
Yeah. I'm gonna guess that's somewhere like probably in Texas. But all right. So how do we give worst advice to a non?
It's not a question. I'm not touching this one with it. I'm not touching this.
See, this is what happens when we don't fully vet these.
We can't. If we vet them, our audience will not get an authentic reaction to the questions. So you know what, audience? Sometimes these episodes are gonna suck.
Unsolicited advice.